Yeah, what is good, everybody? Today is December 10th, and we had an awful trading day today for today's recap. We had two losing trades, and they were both full losing trades, not 50% risk or anything like that. They're both full losing trades. And not only that, but the first trade, I got really bad fills, like slippage. So I lost an extra point um, on my first trade, which is a lot because my stop loss size is only 2.5 points. So losing an extra point actually does hurt pretty bad. All right, let's get right into it. So, all right, so I jumped on here. Pretty much exactly at 9:30 is when I had my chart ready, and I saw that we were in this, and that immediately wasn't really the greatest sign for me because we're in between three levels, but we didn't do anything clean off of any of the levels. Except this top one, but we like completely were disrespecting a lot of the levels here. Like it looks like we had a good reaction earlier today in the morning. Um, I mean, and maybe even a decent reaction here, but then once we started pushing up into these levels, then it was just a little bit out of hand. So that didn't look the greatest for me first hopping on the session. But I started seeing us start to dump here, and by the way, this was like this wasn't very high volume when this was happening. Like it looked like it was pretty low volume, or like it was like the same volume as yesterday, which I thought yesterday was pretty low volume. Um, yeah, like the highest, I don't know, the highest ATR is like 3.5. I mean, I guess it's a little bit higher than yesterday, but once this stuff started happening, it was like looked like it was way more volume than before. All right, but anyways, dude, and look at this. This one would work like perfect. Anyways, whatever. First shot I took of the day, and I tried to long off of the overnight point of control and the current sessions value area low. There's also a little bit of a high volume node here, nothing significant or too prominent, but it is there. Tried longing off that with a 2.5 point stop and a 5.25 take profit. So I'm taking it back to about the current sessions point of control. I was actually very confident in this trade. Got entered in. I had my entry like one tick below this level, so it was a little bit closer to the current sessions value area low. Got entered in. I think I moved like maybe 2 ticks in profit, and then it immediately shot down and stopped me out. Not only did it shoot down and stop me out, but it actually stopped me out all the way down here. So I lost an extra point, which really, really sucks. I'm not gonna lie, because that is an extra like $120 on my Fund Next account, and that is an extra like $200 on my Tradify evals. And that was an extra like almost $300 on my Take Profit Trader account. So that was pretty frustrating. It's not like I did anything emotional after that or anything like that, but that is just a very annoying situation to be stopped out on. All right, and then these down candles continued really strong, right? We broke through this level, complete breakthrough. Like this was a very strong breakthrough in my opinion, right? Then I saw this next candle still going down, third candle, okay, potentially losing steam, looking for a retest and a continuation of the trend. So in my mind, I'm like, cool, I'm gonna look for a retest. This looks like a really strong downtrend that we're going on here. Like it looks like we're just gonna completely sell off. So I'm like, bet. I feel comfortable taking this trade. Common influences for the trade, overnight value area low. We're using kind of this same little high volume node here. And then we also have the current session value area low within our stop loss as well. So I'm going to count that as another confluence. Goes literally 2 ticks away from our entry. 2 ticks away from our entry. Dumps to where our take profit would have been. And then when it comes back up and actually does enter us, it's literally one candle that immediately takes us out, no hesitation. So that was literally my trading day. Super unfortunate. We had 2 full losses and actually 1 loss that was even bigger than it should have been by an entire point, which for me is a lot. if I look here, like, I don't even think I would have taken this, but this would have been a really good trade. You know, like what, 3 ticks of drawdown, 3 or 4 ticks of drawdown, and then it just nukes all the way to your take profit, and you could have left runners for a while. I still like don't think I would have taken this. You could have top ticked though if you went off this previous day. The previous day looks better. Wait, let me see. Yeah, I think previous day would look better for this one because it's closer to current sessions value area high, or like even this. But if someone got in this one, then they printed today. But yeah, it was a quick trading day for me. Unfortunate that it was 2 L's. I think I probably should have avoided this trade right here. But then again, it's like I don't necessarily know if I should have. I'm a little bit conflicted on if this was a good or a bad trade. In the sense of like confluences, like it is a good trade, right? Overnight point of control, current session value area low, a little bit of a high volume node here, and it's right before volume dips off. So in that sense, doesn't look like a bad trade. But the discretionary side of me was feeling hesitant on this trade, though, I'm not gonna lie. But I think I just chalked it up to a little bit of fear and went through with it anyway. I'm just looking at it still, trying to decide what I think it was. I really don't think it was a bad trade. I think it just didn't work. That's an important thing about trading too, is like losses happen, bro. I was expecting a losing day to be somewhere soon. I'm not gonna be naive enough to think I'm just gonna win every single day. Um I had like a 7 green day streak, so definitely was expecting something to happen sometime soon, and today just happened to be the day, and that's completely cool. For all I know, tomorrow could be a red day too, and then that's whatever as well. Just got to thug it out and keep pushing through because, I mean, for the past however many days, like it's been green. I know the strategy is good. I know my risk management is very good as well. Just got burned today. That's what happened. So a little bit unfortunate. I'm really trying to think here on it on if anything could be preventable for the future, because I do think that is important as well. If anything, this was where I went wrong today. Oops, I don't want to do that. If anything, this is where I went wrong today. I mean, I don't know, bro. No, this actually doesn't even look bad. I think I'm just getting in my own head because it was a losing day. I don't think the trades I took were bad. I'll think about it more too, like not when I'm recording a trade recap, but as of right now, I actually don't think the trades I took were bad. I just think they didn't work, and that just happens sometimes. So, yeah. Anyways, I lost 1,800 on my TBT account. I lost 700, 7 or 800. No, actually, there's no way I lost that much, right? I think it was more like 650 or something on the next account, which doesn't really matter because it's so far above the buffer. I just need to have like one more decent day and I'll be able to request the max payout of $800. But the one that does suck is I lost $1,200 on my Tradeify evaluations. So those evals are only $800 in profit now. Of the 2,500, which is completely fine. The other annoying thing is we had a winning day yesterday, but since we took 2 full-size losses and 1 loss that was actually a little bit bigger, not only did it completely wipe out yesterday's win, but it actually like did a little bit more damage than the win yesterday, which blows because now my take profit trader account is down about $300 because it lost 1,800. So unfortunate day for me. Not every day will be a winning day. And unfortunately, in this case, it was an extra big losing day from the slippage issues in the first trade. But that's all for today. Appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you guys won today, and I'll see you guys in the next recap. Peace.